Hello dear students. So as all of you know that IISER Counselling round 2 seat allotment is released on 1st of August, and it is very important to note that tomorrow is the last date for your seat acceptance, either freeze or float. Nowadays you need to be very vigilant because one wrong step will lead to the wastage of the entire year. So be very vigilant nowadays. So let's understand what happened. At the IISER site on 1st of August, this round 2 seat allotment was released, and according to it, the list of closing rank was released. Now, what you have to do before 5th of August 5 p.m. You don't need to wait for the last time. You can just do it before time also. Before 5 p.m. you need to go click over here, enter your user ID and password, and you need to either accept the seat, that is, you should either freeze the seat or you should float the seat if you want to get a better ISER. So now let's go and see the closing rank, because closing rank data is very interesting. If we compare the closing rank data with the round 1, we can see a great difference. A deviation was, of course, which was required also, because the round 1 seat allotment was very tight. So it was expected that it will be little loose in the round 2. So let's see. BSMS IISER Berhampur, for unreserved category, the closing rank was 3978. That means a student who is getting 3978 rank in the general unreserved category would have got this IISER Berhampur in the round 2. Similarly, for URPWD, unreserved PWD, it was 84,387. For EWS, it was 14,236. OBC NCL 13,042. OBC NCL PWD 1,27,374. Now, if we come at IISER Bhopal, so for unreserved category, it was 2,854 and 63,792 for unreserved PWD. For EWS, 10,770, and for OBC, 10,398. According to the data, according to the closing rank, we can also understand that what exactly students are preferring. If we see the closing rank of IISER Pune, for unreserved category, it is 715. For unreserved PWD, 22,434. For EWS, 4,299, and for OBC, it's 3,226. Just by looking at the closing rank, we can predict that everybody wants IISER Pune. And it is very important to note that the first round closing rank was around 265 something. So again, getting IISER Pune is getting tougher year on year. Now, why is this happening? Like, why is this closing rank little tighter than last year? The reason is that the number of serious aspirants for IIT is increasing every year, and students who are preparing only for IIT is also increasing. So it is very important for you to attempt IIT seriously, because now IIT is not at all a backup exam. Now IIT is not an exam which you can keep as backup for your JEE or NEET. You need to prepare for it separately. You need to give 100% effort in all the 4 subjects, that is physics, chemistry, biology and maths. Now, if we come to IISER Tirupati, it's around 3,646, 13,258 and 12,176 for OBC. So if you see all of these rank, we can see that if you are around at 10,000 rank in unreserved category, if we see the round 2 closing rank, we can predict that around 4,000 rank, if you are getting into an unreserved category this year, then you are getting a seat in an IISER. Now let's see what happened in round 1. If we see the round 1 closing rank, because of which many students were worried also, because the closing rank was very much less. If you see, IISER Pune was closed at 263 in unreserved category. For unreserved PWD, it was 5,454. For EWS, it was 2,128. EWS PWD, 47,829. And OBC NCL, it was 1,524. So the closing rank was very low, and that's why students were worried also. If we see as IISER Berhampur, unreserved category, it was 2,474. For OBC NCL, it was 8,531. So that's why students were worried. But we also told that time also that as we go on the further rounds, this rank will go up and there are chances that you will get your seat. Now, dear students, after this closing rank, it is very important to know about the future important dates also. If we go at important dates, you see, on 1st of August, this round 2 result came. Okay. On 10th of August, round 3 seat allotment is also going to come. So it will be coming on 10th of August, and around 3 days of time only you are going to have Here you are having around 5 days of time, but in round 3 you will only be having around 3 days of time. So you have to be very much active these days, so that no important, like nothing is left. Now, looking at this entire data, now this is very much visible that the number of serious aspirant and the competition have gone much higher than the previous years. So it is very, very important to prepare for IIT. So after looking and observing and analyzing the entire round 2 cutoff, it is very much visible that the competition has gone much higher than the previous year. So it is very, very important to prepare. If you are serious for IIT 2027, you have to prepare from the very beginning. So after looking at this closing rank of round 2, it is very much visible that the competition has gone much higher than the previous year. So if you are serious for IIT NS 2027, you need to prepare for it for the entire year. And dear students, you'll be glad to know that there's a batch which is India's largest AIR producing batch. That batch which has produced AIR 3, 5, 7, 11 from the year-long course. That is the batch which you need. I'm talking about our own KALAM batch. KALAM batch has started and already around first chapter is completed in every subject. So if you want to prepare for IIT NS 2027, you can join our KALAM batch. You can be among those top AIRs. Now, if you want to prepare from us offline mode, you can join our offline center in Bangalore, Pune, Delhi and Noida. Dear students, for counseling, if you need any kind of help, we have rolled a form in our description. You can go and fill that form, and through that, a member from our team will connect you and will guide you through the entire your counseling. Thank you so much. See you all in your Dream Institute.